This speech was inspired by a speech that was given by my assistant varsity swim coach a few years ago at a banquet about potential energy. His words have stuck with me to this day, and when it came time for me to write this speech, and I was racking my brain on what to write, his speech gave me an idea. I've gone my whole high school career without plagiarizing, so I figured I should get credit where it's due. So, in my junior year of high school, I took AP Physics 1. This class was very difficult, and I had no idea what was going on about 85% of the time. I would read the chapter out of the textbook and end up even more confused than I was before. However, I did learn a lot from the class, and by the end of the year, things started to come together and make sense in my mind. In the middle of the year, we learned about potential energy and kinetic energy. And as a reminder to anyone here who needs it, potential energy is the energy of position, meaning the height of an object, and kinetic energy is the energy of motion. Also, I'm aware I sound like a total nerd right now. I promise there's a point, and I'm not trying to bore you. All our lives, we have been gaining potential energy. Every grade we passed, every experience we've had, and every life lesson we learned, we increased our position and therefore our potential energy. So, right now, on a metaphorical roller coaster of life, we are at the top of the hill, ready to drop into the free fall of the rest of our lives. Our life and education so far has brought us slowly to the top, clicking up and up as the years have gone by. And now, on this stage, in our caps and gowns, we're ready to turn our potential energy kinetic. We all have potential energy inside us, now it's time to harness it and turn it into the energy of motion, enough to power the rest of our lives. As a class, we would like to thank our parents, teachers, coaches, grandparents, siblings, aunts, uncles, friends, and everyone else in our support system for helping us gain potential energy. We also owe a thank you to New York State for the COVID Regents exam exemptions. All of these groups have made this possible, and we could not be sitting here today without all of them.